Hey there, Glenn with the Toy Temple, and did we time travel, or is this yet another Nifty Nostalgia toy review? Now, this is one of the original Marvel Legends. It's Magneto from the Series 3 wave, and you can tell there's a bit to notice about this guy. So the first thing you're going to notice is that there's a giant comic book in the back, a Sentinel head, and we've got the star of the show, Magneto, and his arm is all kinds of messed up. We'll take a look at that in a second, but let's admire the packaging. I'm going to save that thing. That thing looks awesome. Big sticker. Ooh. I may have to cut that out and keep that just because it looks so cool. On the back, you can also see just how big these packages used to be. It gives you a rundown of Magneto. The self-anointed master of magnetism has dedicated his life to the advancement of Homo Superior, even if he must bring about humanity's downfall. Now, there's a whole bunch more. You can read it. You can pause the video. I'm not going to read it. But this wave included Thor, Magneto, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider, each with a, not a Build-A-Figure piece, but a diorama piece. And one more thing, Toy Biz. This is an old Toy Biz toy. Oh, I'm so excited. And actually, something else that's a little bit fun, gives you symbols of all the heroes. Somehow, Spider-Man made it, the Avengers made it, Cap, Fantastic Four even, Daredevil? I guess he was a big deal, but they couldn't do Thor, I guess. X-Men. No Iron Man. This was before the MCU, so Iron Man was not on anyone's radar quite yet when it comes to big-time, exciting heroes. The time has come. We're going to open this guy up, take a look at all of the contents, and let's just appreciate the packaging one more time. Look at the size of this box, and so much is inside of it. And you know what? I'm excited to open it up, and I hope you'll join me. By the way, I'm unraveling this thing, and I'm so glad we're starting to move away from these stupid wires. Come on. I know this is me yelling at people who probably don't even work for Hasbro, but God, can we just call it quits on these things? It's already a huge waste of plastic. Why do we need to involve metal? God. And here's Magneto out of the package. And a few things first. The dimensions on this guy, completely out of whack. So I bought this because I didn't want to spend $60 on a 3-pack involving Magneto, Quicksilver, and Wanda. And he doesn't look too bad for being a Series 3, but then you get down to, we'll talk about this thing in a sec, but then you get down to how long his arms are. And it's classic purple and red suit, but man, just the length of the arms. Let's grab this other Magneto I have. Lengthwise, and yeah, it's mostly his articulated fingers that make it look a little weird. And not to mention, he has this weird ankle issue where I think the peg inside is broken, but who's to say for sure? Now, I have one thing to say about this awesome stand. It's fantastic. And I wish more came with the diorama piece. Man, it says 2001. Oh, wow. Man, that is old. But I really wanted to replace this old Magneto. He does have the articulated fingers. He's got, like, butterfly shoulders. He's got bicep swivel, double-jointed elbows. Not even upper torso movement. There's a little bit of gap between the belt and the top there. He's kind of wearing a big purple diaper. But I'm not exactly... I think he's a good replacement for this one. But I wish it was a combination of both, and I just didn't want to spend the money on that. So I'm probably going to swap the head, not with that one, but the unmasked head for that one. And I don't know, maybe I'll find something that works. But yeah, you just got those long, weird fingers, and I think I can find a way to cover them up, but we'll see. Going back to this, though, the Sentinel head, puking out its innards and the gears and the Sentinel eye falling out. This was worth the price of admission, and it's got a little hole so you could post it up right there and I guess display it. Dr. Doom had a similar one, but this is magnificent. The gold black washed paint, the Sentinel head, puking out guts and gears. Oh, wow. This is what it's all about. And I really, really appreciate that they included this. Going to the comic is X-Men number 2, I think. That, or it's from no, it's November 2nd. But it's Jim Lee art style. And wow, look at that Magneto. Look at the Marvel Studios Collector's Edition. I don't even know what those are. Blade. They're coming out with a new Blade movie. Can you believe that? Glad Blade is still awesome. Oh wow, look at that. You've got Gambit. You've got, is that X-Force getting beat up? Wow. Brown suit Wolverine. Wow. Cable. This is amazing. Ooh. MileHighComics.com. I wonder if that is still around. Look at all these. Nick Fury. Wow. I love it. This was great. And if you ever run into an old school... Wow, look at these. If you ever run into an old school Marvel Legends, especially when they're called series and they're numbered, give it a go. This Nifty Nostalgia had a lot to look at, and I really, really appreciate the effort that was put in, because this was an old figure. This was early 2000s, and back then, you know, figures, they weren't as detailed as this. This is a work of art, especially for back then. So I'm going to give it a solid Nifty Nostalgia score of 4 out of 5. Very solid. For everything that comes included, this is fantastic. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Hit like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you have any old Toy Biz figures. I'd love to hear what you have on your collection shelf. And remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.